My husband, when are we going to consummate our marriage?
A CEO in a consort's body? Demanding a wedding night from a hater is just business as usual. The matriarch wants me dead to save face. She's about to learn I don't go down without a fight.
Zhiyi, you should be grateful to marry into such a noble family. If you try to ruin our family's honor like this ever again, I will show you no mercy.
I barely caught my breath before the matriarch started her power trip. In the modern world, I would have my lawyers handle her. But here, I am just a pawn in a ducal manner.
My wife is a headache. Her fake suicide earns no pity. Only the edge of my blade.
Zhiyi, no matter how much you cause trouble, you can't change the fact that I don't like you. If you really want to end it,
He calls himself a husband, but he acts like an executioner. He claims he only married me to pay a debt, but his eyes tell a story of pure resentment.
Doesn't look like paying a debt. Feels more like revenge.
To survive this den of wolves, I'll use modern audacity to keep my husband off balance.
My husband, when are we going to consummate our marriage?
She touched me. No woman has ever dared to be so forward. My mind says she is crazy, but my pulse is betraying me.
why is my heart racing so fast?
The timid girl who could not look me in the eye is gone. This new Zhiyi is sharp, dangerous, and far too interesting. I need to know what she is really up to.
Keep a close eye on Zhiyi and see if she's up to something.
While I am figuring out my husband, the vipers in this house are busy plotting my social death. They want me ruined, and they are not playing fair.
If we do that, then she is ruined.
In this house, even the maids think they can bully the mistress. Time for a reality check.
In all my years at this estate, I've never heard of any madam skipping her morning greeting. You'd better hurry up, unless you want me to rip your blanket off.
The morning call turned into a public trial. The matriarch is looking for any excuse to put me back in my place.
Zhiyi, get on your knees.
A fake painting and a classic frame-up. The family is all too eager to believe I'm having an affair.
Heir's consort. Just stop being stubborn. This was found today with nephew Master Gu Shaozhen. The woman in this painting looks just like heir's consort. And the name written here, it clearly says Zhiyi.
Gu Yibai isn't here, and the guards are closing in. In this world, execution beats evidence.
Guards, take this woman out and drown her.
I survived once. Will my husband save me now, or is this the end?
If she didn't have an affair, how would anyone know about the birthmark on her chest?
The matriarch is determined to keep me down this time, but my CEO journey doesn't end in a cheap trap. If my cold husband won't step out of the shadows to save his wife, I'll have to drag the truth into the light myself. Yanxing thinks she's clever, using a fake birthmark to paint me as a traitor to this house.
Painting birthmarks? Writing names. I'm scared that people won't find out who is in this painting. Judging just by a picture, to conclude that I have something with Nephew Master. Your framing tactics are just too pathetic.
The matriarch saw the mock and finally found her excuse to discard me like trash. I've handled better spies than these vipers. This low-budget frame-up won't break me.
Framing tactics are just too pathetic.
The truth only made her furious. She hates being outsmarted by someone she considers trash.
A servant striking my wife is an insult to my authority. Zhiyi may be a headache, but she's still mine.
You worthless servant! How dare you strike your master? You must have a death wish.
This house is a circus. If her presence causes this much friction, maybe it's time for a divorce.
I think I'll just divorce her and be done with it.
He wants a divorce? Gu Yibai is colder than that lake, but I won't let him discard me like a tool.
Fine. So you're here to kick me while I'm down. Gu Yibai, you little wolf. I never expected you to be so heartless. I, Zhiyi, have done nothing wrong, and I won't admit otherwise. You won't just kick me out like this.
Yanxing is practically begging for an execution, but there's a new fire in Zhiyi's eyes that makes me hesitate. I'll give her 5 days. If she's as innocent as she claims, she'll find a way to prove it. If not, her fate is in my mother's hands.
5 days. I'll give her 5 days to prove her innocence.
5 days to solve a mystery in a house full of liars. It's a high-stakes gamble, but I've closed bigger deals with less time. I'll take that bet. If I'm going to clear my name, I need to clean house first. This maid, Xiao Hong, thinks I'm a lame duck because of the 5-day deadline. She's about to find out that a cornered CEO is the most dangerous person in the room.
If you dare disrespect me again, I'll sell you out of this estate and into a bottom-tier brothel. Do I make myself clear?
I'm setting the rules for survival. In this manner, anyone playing both sides will deeply regret it.
I, Zhiyi, am no pushover to be messed with. Starting today, if anyone dares to provoke me, I'll break their legs.
Nanny Liu blocked my path and hoarded my tonics. She's about to learn that status isn't a shield.
I'm afraid you haven't even paid respects to old madam and you're already here looking for food. Girls from low-class families really have no manners.
I am the consort here. I don't argue with subordinates. I discipline them.
Dare you bully everyone? Today, I'll show you exactly what kind of person this consort is.
My scouts are reporting a total personality shift. Flying kicks, violent confrontations. The timid girl who couldn't look me in the eye is gone, replaced by someone far more intriguing.
This Zhiyi is quite interesting.
Yanxing is using etiquette as a weapon. She thinks I'm weak, but I've earned my seat at this table.
Zhiyi, you've caused so much trouble lately, and now you're even ignoring proper etiquette. As the eldest sister-in-law, it's my duty to teach you the rules of an elite family. Go. Serve tea to old madam.
Yanxing spilled the tea to make me look incompetent. It's the oldest, most pathetic trick in the book.
You want to be heir's consort, yet you can't even hold a cup of tea?
She's desperate. While they play with tea, I'm preparing the move to end their game forever. But will my husband stand by me?
I am heir's consort. Have I been too soft on you?
Yanxing thinks a spilled cup is a victory, but she's just showing how desperate she's become. My 5-day deadline is ticking down, and while I wondered if my husband would stand by me, I've realized that a CEO doesn't wait for a savior, she becomes the storm. If she wants to play dirty with tea, I'll play rough with my status. That slab was for the tea, and the next one is for her audacity. In this house, respect isn't a gift, it's a debt she's about to pay in full.
If you dare set those stupid rules again to make my life difficult, I'll make you pay.
I'm done with their petty plays. I am the law in this courtyard now, and I'll turn their etiquette into a cage. Fear is universal. Yanxing finally realizes the timid girl she once bullied is officially dead. The matriarch won't take my rebellion lightly. When logic fails, she resorts to force and calls the gods.
Stop. Guard.
Things turned lethal. I was ready to fight, until a familiar shadow appeared. Yanxing played her dirtiest card, the affair. She's using a secret birthmark to paint me as a traitor.
Mother, she is not only disrespectful to her elders, but she's also having an affair, betraying my third brother. Are you just going to let her leave?
The matriarch seized the opportunity, threatening me with a punishment that meant certain death. My 5-day clock just started ticking much faster. I'm a CEO, not a martyr. I was ready to leave, but Gu Yibai blocked my path with eyes that weren't like ice.
I believe in your innocence.
Those 4 words changed everything. He didn't just stop me from leaving. He gave me a reason to stay and fight.
She's a headache, but she's my wife. No one in this manor, not even my mother, gets to dismantle what belongs to the commander of the Imperial Guard. If she's innocent, I'll be her shield.
You are my lawfully wedded wife. As long as we are married, it is my duty to protect you. No one is allowed to hurt you.
Not love, but honor. Let's see how she handles these vipers.
The Living Yama has a protective streak after all. Fine. If he wants to play detective, I'll use his resources to hunt down the rat who leaked my secrets.
Since you were accused of having an affair, naturally, we should find the other person involved.
We've formed an unlikely alliance. He provides the muscle, I provide the strategy. Now, it's time to find out how they knew about that birthmark. Loyalty is tested in the dark. If my inner circle is leaking info, I'm already a dead woman walking.
And how would anyone else know about the birthmark on my chest?
She fell to her knees, terrified. Her fear seemed genuine, which means the leak is deeper and more dangerous than a simple maid's gossip. The key is the missing painting. I cornered Gu Shaozhen in the archives to find it.
Accountant, tell me, these strokes, were they unfairly received? It was clearly a mountain landscape. How did it become a portrait of a beauty?
He's a victim of this plot too, but his confusion is my best lead. Someone swapped that painting to create the illusion of a secret romance.
The trail led straight to Nanny Lu. The arrogance of a servant thinking she can outmaneuver me is almost laughable. We caught her lurking where she didn't belong.
Nanny Lu!
Everyone leaves a footprint. She tampered with the painting, and we caught her.
Gu Yibai and I are finally on the same page. We've identified the entry point, the painting. Now we just need to catch them with the evidence before they burn it.
Yes. There must be a secret in that painting.
But a duke's estate is a maze of whispers. We need that physical proof to shut the matriarch up for good. I told the great prince to steal the painting. His ego took a hit, but his curiosity won.
I am the great prince. How could I do such a thing?
He's acting all high and mighty, but we both know he loves the thrill of the hunt. Besides, he's the only one who can get in and out without being caught. They think they've won by burning the painting, but they're just handing me their reputations.
Once tomorrow comes, she'll be locked up and sent to the bottom of the lake.
They're so focused on the lake that they haven't noticed the fire I'm building right under their feet. Yanxing isn't just a bully, she's a thief. Embezzling from the Duke's renovation fund and using inferior wood? That's not just a family feud, that's a corporate scandal with a death penalty.
I'm afraid that our use of inferior wood back then will be exposed.
I found her Achilles heel. Now I just need to wait for the right moment to strike. Xiaohong thought she could steal my jewelry and my secrets while I was down. She's about to learn that a cornered CEO is the most dangerous person in the room. I gave her a choice, the truth or the gallows.
Young mistress, please have mercy on me, young mistress. Please don't send me to Imperial City Department, young mistress.
She crumbled instantly. In business, everyone has a price. For Xiaohong, it was her life. The dominoes are falling. Xiaohong is pointing the finger exactly where it belongs. Nanny Liu.
A few days ago, Nanny Lu asked me about the madam's private affairs.
Nanny Liu tried to scream her way out of it, but the witness was already on the stand. The Living Yama was just waiting for his turn to interrogate.
Interrogation is an art. I don't need to raise my voice to make Nanny Liu scream.
An expert at making people talk. No matter how tough you are, you won't survive my methods.
I leaned in close, letting the silence do the work. She's tough, but everyone breaks when they realize the Living Yama isn't just a nickname. The painting she burned was a fake. The real evidence is in my hands. Game over, Nanny Liu.
Are you sure the painting you burned was the one you tampered with?
The trap is closed, and Nanny Liu is caught. But as she looks at me with pure hatred, I realize she's just a pawn. Who is the real hand holding the strings? And will the Duke's estate survive the fallout when I reveal the architect of this nightmare?
Xiaojin's cousin said he originally bought a piece of distant mountain painting by Wen Kemming. But it changed as he enjoyed it. I intended to find evidence and examine it, but unexpectedly saw Nanny Liu secretly burning my cousin's painting. Was it an attempt to destroy evidence?
The trap is closed, and Nanny Liu is caught, but she is just a pawn for the real architect of this nightmare. I watched as Gu Yibai cornered her, his voice cutting through the air like a cold blade as he revealed her desperate attempt to burn the evidence.
She thought fire would solve her problems, but in my world, everything leaves a footprint. The painting was treated with a solution that only vanishes under specific incense, a trick too clever for a mere nanny.
No more games. I traced the incense and ink back to the only person who bought them both.
We checked every shop in the capital that sells incense and ink. The only person who bought both the incense and the special ink and has ties to the Duke's estate is you. The witnesses from the shops are waiting right outside.
Yan Xin played the victim, but Nanny Liu took the fall to save her, admitting to her petty scheme.
My lady, this is no misunderstanding. I personally hated the heir's wife, so I devised this scheme. I used it to smear her reputation, hoping to drive her out of the Duke's estate. My lady, it was my own resentment. I abused my influence, tricked Xiaohong, and orchestrated this trap for the heir's wife. I admit my guilt and accept my punishment.
My mother doesn't tolerate filth in this household. A servant who slanders her master is a cancer that must be cut out. 20 strokes and exile, it's a harsh sentence, but a necessary one.
This defiant servant who slandered her master, take her away, give her 20 strokes, and throw her out of the manor.
With the vipers temporarily retreating, I realized I owed Gu Yibai a debt. He stood by me when the house was ready to tear me apart. A CEO always pays her debts, but what do you give a man who has everything? You give him something he didn't know he was missing. I had a coppersmith create a custom insulated tumbler, a modern thermos in a world of leaking water skins. I watched his cold mask slip for a fraction of a second as he realized its value.
I only had water skins before. Men don't usually care about such things. But I really love your gift, madam. Thank you.
I expected a trinket, not a kiss from the Living Yama. It was definitely better than winning the lottery.
You know what they say about returning favors. How about a gift in return?
Peace is a luxury I can't afford. I caught a thief red-handed, but he wasn't just after the family jewels. He was hired to splash acid on my face, a permanent end to my influence in this manner.
Someone wants me to ruin the heir's wife's face.
While Zhiyi was dodging shadows, I found a rot at the heart of the estate. Yanxin isn't just petty. She's embezzling funds meant for the Emperor's visit. She's playing with a fire that will consume us all. Swapping Phoebe Zhenan wood for ordinary rosewood is more than a scandal. It's a capital offense against the crown. The arrogance of these people thinking they can deceive the Emperor is beyond belief.
They actually dared to use rosewood for such a deceitful swap. This was built for the Emperor's visit. Do they realize this is a capital offense against the crown? How absolutely bold.
Ling Chuchu is still trying to buy silence, handing over gold to the very man who tried to ruin me. She thinks she's safe behind her walls, but the trail of gold leads straight to her door. The question is, will Gu Yibai burn the whole manor down once he realizes how deep this betrayal goes?
Here's your money. Hide it well and don't get caught. In a few days, I'll find a way to get you out.
Lin Chuchu, even though you are my sister-in-law's cousin, you plotted against the Duke's estate and heir's consort. Don't you fear the law?
Gu Yibai was right. The rot in this house goes much deeper than a few burnt paintings. Yan Xin thought she could hide behind her cousin's schemes, but I'm about to drag them both into the light. It's time to stop playing defense and start the corporate liquidation of their lies. I watched Lin Chuchu's face pale as I laid out the evidence. She's a cornered rat, and cornered rats always bite the hand that feeds them.
My lady, it was cousin who made me do this.
I've seen enough betrayals in the Imperial Guard to know when a partnership is about to shatter. Lin Chuchu's loyalty lasted exactly as long as her hope for an escape. The moment the pressure intensified, she didn't hesitate to throw her own blood under the carriage.
A masterclass in desperation. Two vipers tearing each other apart to prove they're the lesser of two evils.
You little witch, how cleanly you've cleared your name. Weren't you the one who instigated me? Mother, she was the one who egged me on.
The truth about the Kuiwei Pavilion was the final blow. Embezzling funds meant for the Emperor's visit isn't just a household scandal, it's a capital offense. Yanxin's greed has finally outrun her survival instincts.
You actually used inferior rosewood to secretly swap out the Phoebe Genin, meant to build Kuiwei Pavilion. I bet that purchase money ended up in your own pocket.
My mother's fury was cold and absolute. In this manner, you can be cruel, but you cannot be a thief of the crown's dignity.
The old madam finally made her move. In a house built on reputation, Lin Chuchu had become a toxic asset that needed to be divested immediately. Her dreams of marrying into power were over, replaced by the cold reality of exile.
Forget it. I'll send someone to take you back to Lin family. Everything that happened here, I will tell your father and let him handle it. From now on, our families at Lin family and the Duke's estate are finished.
Lin Chuchu thought she'd at least left me with a permanent scar. She was gloating, convinced she'd stolen my future along with my beauty. She has no idea that, as a CEO, I never play a hand I can't win. My disfigurement was just the bait to catch the masterminds.
Surprised, aren't you? My face is perfectly fine.
I let her believe she won just so I could watch her world crumble when she realized she'd lost everything for a lie. The real mastermind wasn't the one with the acid, but the one holding the purse strings.
The accounts don't lie. My mother never forgives betrayal. This audit is the end of Yanxin's reign.
Man, go through the accounts of the Duke's estate from the last several years. I want to see exactly how you have been managing this household. Go kneel in the ancestral hall and stay there until this is cleared up.
I won't let my mother punish Zhiyi. She only exposed the rot. I'll be her shield.
If someone's trying to harm her, is she just supposed to take it? Besides, if she were actually disfigured, how would people see the Duke's estate? Mother, you should be thanking her instead.
Vipers banished, I let my guard down. Moonlight and wine made me see Gu Yibai as more than an ally. He's quite a catch.
Looking closely, this Gu Yibai is quite handsome. Has a great body too, and is totally my type. I must win over this sister.
Peace was short-lived. An 80,000 deficit? The family sees a death sentence, but I see a takeover opportunity.
Yes. Whoever solves this financial problem gets to run the household.
The keys to the manor were on the table. All I had to do was fix a mess that had been brewing for decades. Challenge accepted. I wasn't doing this for charity. I needed the authority to match my responsibility. 1 month to save the estate from bankruptcy, and in exchange, I'd be the one making the rules. The old madam was hesitant, but she had no other choice.
Mother, if I resolve this crisis, you must let me keep the authority over the house.
Zhiyi invited me to the villa alone. I thought I understood her, but I'm still walking into a mystery. What does she want?
Qingshan, the files Imperial City Department just sent over? Please organize them first. I'll handle them when I return later. I'll go to the villa by myself.
I have a plan that will change the fate of the Duke's estate forever. But I need to know if he's truly my partner or just my husband. In this game of power, will he choose the family traditions or will he choose me? The real gamble is only just beginning.
The one you truly need to apologize to is Zhiyi.
The gamble started the moment I stepped into this suburban manor. I knew Lin Chuchu was desperate, but her trying to play the apology feast card is a low blow even for her. She thinks a few tears can erase her schemes against my wife.
Chuchu knows I'm guilty of much. But did you know, Chuchu did all this because of you?
She started rambling about falling in love at first sight 3 years ago. In the Imperial Guard, we call this a desperate distraction. Her cruel fate is just a poor excuse for her greed. She wants me to believe her obsession is love. But love doesn't involve poisoning the well of the family you want to join. This wine is a trap, not an apology. I've seen enough poison chalices to know better.
I hope you can see my sincerity. Drink this wine.
I told her to reflect on her actions. If she thinks this wine will wash away her crimes, she's more delusional than I thought.
While I was busy planning my next move, someone was forging my signature. When Qingshan told me Gu Yibai had left for a meeting I never called, my CEO instinct screamed hostile takeover. This wasn't a meeting, it was a kidnapping.
This is bad. Someone used my name to lure Gu Yibai out.
I don't care about the estate's reputation right now. If anything happens to that man, someone is going to pay in blood. Prepare the carriage. I arrived just in time for Lin Chuchu's villain monologue. She's obsessed and thinks she's my rightful replacement.
Gu Yibai, you belong to me. I am your only rightful wife.
She thinks she can claim what's mine. I don't let anyone steal my assets, especially my husband. Lin Chuchu snapped. She blames me for her failure, but she's the one who played her cards wrong.
You keep ruining everything for me over and over? I was the one who met the prince first. I'm the one who loved him first.
She tried to take me out, but she forgot one thing. I didn't survive the corporate world by being soft. If she wants a fight, I'll give her a liquidation she'll never forget.
Chaos is over, but Zhiyi is worried. It's just a scratch, but her concern makes my heart skip a beat.
It might hurt a bit. Tell me if you feel pain.
I've survived battlefield wounds, but her gentle touch is far more dangerous. It's making me want to protect her even more than I already do.
Back to business. The estate is bleeding cash, but I see a supply-demand gap ready to be exploited.
Your lady here is going to sell this grain at 20 taels per bucket. Do you believe me?
20 taels sounds insane to Binger, but I'm not selling grain. I'm selling a premium experience to the elite. It's time for some high-end market positioning. Step 1. Find talent. Selling combs to monks? It's the ultimate test of marketing creativity.
Since you're both literate and educated, let me ask you one question. Suppose we have 500 combs, and we want to sell them all to monks. How would you do it?
I need people who can think outside the box, not just follow ancient traditions. If they can't solve this, they can't handle my business plan. Then came Mrs. Zhang. She didn't say a word, but her clothes told a different story. The scent of osmanthus wine was a dead giveaway. I don't care if she's a woman. I care that she knows her craft.
In my shop, the only thing that decides your pay isn't whether you're a man or woman, but your skill and strength.
She was shocked by the equal pay, but that's how I roll. I'm building an empire, and I need the best brewers, regardless of gender. The team is finally coming together. Now for the secret weapon, modern distillation. These people are used to weak, watery wine. I'm about to introduce them to high-proof spirits. It's going to disrupt the entire industry.
Put the fermented grains in a steamer over a low flame, and slowly collect the condensed vapor. The liquid that flows out is the spirit I'm talking about.
The blueprint is ready. We're not just making wine, we're making a fortune. 80,000 taels is just the beginning of my ROI.
The first batch is ready. Zhiyi's distilled spirit is strong but smooth. She really is a genius.
Of course it is. This is distilled spirits, much stronger than regular wine. But it goes down smoothly, with a long-lasting finish. Here, have another glass.
The wine is a hit, but success makes us a target. Will this wealth save us, or just provoke our enemies?
Who exactly are you? Weren't you so timid before? Now, how are you so bold?
The audit of power is indeed starting. But tonight, the only thing being audited is my heart. I thought I could handle this new version of Zhiyi, but as we toast to our success, I realize I'm the one who's truly intoxicated not by the wine, but by her.
He's looking at me with a gaze that could melt iron. I'm a CEO. I handle pressure for a living. But this man's sudden vulnerability is a variable I didn't account for in my business plan.
I wasn't drunk. If you forgot what happened, I can help you remember.
The morning light didn't wash away the tension from last night. I tried to play it cool and blame the alcohol for our closeness, but Gu Yibai wasn't letting me retreat into my professional shell so easily. He's leaning in, and suddenly the room feels way too small. If this is his way of helping, my modern heart is about to have a total system crash.
Servants are whispering about our relationship. Zhiyi has finally humanized this cold, fearful house.
The prince and madam are so in love. I bet it won't be long until there's a young master.
Let them talk. For once, rumors are about a future I actually want.
Romance is a luxury I can't afford if we're broke. The grain yield is low, and the costs are mounting. It's time to stop thinking like a brewer and start thinking like a luxury brand manager. We aren't just selling drinks, we're selling status.
To sell something, beyond its intrinsic value, one cannot rely on its utility. You must enhance the status it brings on a spiritual level. We call such commodities luxury goods.
The wealthy buy status, not utility. $50 a pound is just the start.
Zhiyi came to my study late at night, not for romance, but for a map. She's planning something big, and her eyes are sparkling with that modern fire I've grown to admire. I'll give her whatever tools she needs to conquer this city.
This is Daily Chronicles of the Capital. It records the capital's daily events. If you like it, take it and read.
She's studying the capital like a general preparing for battle. I've never seen a woman so focused on strategy over silk, and it's making it harder for me to look away.
I need a stage. A drinking champion contest is the perfect marketing move to disrupt the market.
It's a contest for drinking. Since the wine I brewed isn't well known enough, I need to do some marketing first.
She wants high foot traffic in the central location. I know just the spot. If she's going to make a scene, I'll make sure she has the best stage in the empire. My madam deserves nothing less than the spotlight.
$100 prize is a fortune here. The crowd is hooked. This is how you go viral in the ancient world.
Quiet down, everyone. The competition will be held in 3 days. It will last for 3 days. If any brave man wins for 3 days in a row, not only will you get $300, but a mysterious grand prize as well. Come and sign up.
People are scrambling for flyers like they're golden tickets. The hype is real, but I know the strength of my distilled spirit therein, for a very rude, very drunken awakening.
Success always attracts predators. The Li family, who dominated the liquor trade for years, is already feeling the heat. Li Jing is a woman who doesn't take threats to her wallet lightly, and she's already plotting her move.
This brother says that people are already going to him asking about Zhiyi's alcohol. If her alcohol hits the market, our sales for the Li family will definitely be impacted. No, I will never let Zhiyi's liquor make a name for itself.
I'll watch the shadows. Li Jing can't sabotage us while I'm on guard. Zhiyi is a target. I need her to know that I'm the safety net that will never let her fall.
In the future, for things like this, Don't just rush in on your own.
She gave me a look I couldn't quite read. I'm not just her partner in business. I'm her partner in everything. Now, let the games begin.
The challenge begins. They think it's easy money, but my distilled spirit is far more potent than they imagine.
Drink 3 bowls in a row, and as long as you don't fall off, the last one standing will win a prize of 300 silver dollars.
$300 is enough to change a life. The greed in their eyes is exactly what I need to fuel the spectacle. The crowd started heckling, thinking we were just bragging about the wine's strength. Mrs. Zhang tried to warn them, but these men only listen to their own egos. They're practically begging to be knocked out by a single bowl.
Our white liquor here is extremely strong. Even those who can usually handle 3 jugs might not finish 3 bowls before getting wasted.
Let them boast. It'll be more satisfying when they hit the floor. A professional troublemaker is trying to bankrupt me by betting against my workshop. This smells like a setup.
How about we bet? Your wine workshop? If I don't get drunk, you give me that workshop. And if I do get drunk, I'll pay you $500. Deal?
He thinks he's an alcoholic legend who can't be beaten. He's playing a dangerous game, but I'm the one who wrote the rules. It's time to show him what a CEO does when faced with a hostile takeover. The crowd calls my bluff, but I'm doubling down. If I win, I'll own the entire market's respect.
Fine. I'll take your bet. Listen, everyone here, if any one of you can drink 3 bowls of my wine without falling down drunk, not only will I personally hand over $300, but I'll also give my wine estate to that wine king.
The bet is locked, but a familiar face in the crowd makes me wonder. Is this a trap? The real fight begins.
I hereby declare, this year's drinking competition has officially begun. Come on, everyone!
The bet is locked. A familiar shadow from the past has appeared. Is this a setup to bury my workshop? I have to stay sharp. The crowd wants blood, unaware my distilled spirit will hit them like a freight train. I just can't get blindsided. Mr. Kai is a professional fraud hired to bankrupt me. He thinks he can fool me with a trick, but I've seen every corporate scam in the book.
Wow, look at this. Trying to play Zhen Huan with me? You're even using a trick teapot. Mr. Kai, is your little trick about to fail?
I'll take your name and your money.
I watched the spectacle from the balcony, keeping my hand on my sword just in case the crowd turned. Zhiyi didn't just win the contest. She baited her enemies into exposing their own corruption. When that drunkard hit the floor and started screaming about the servants' lies, I realized she wasn't just a brewer. She was manipulating the crowd like a seasoned general.
You dare say you didn't lie? Didn't we agree to split the money half and half?
The internal rot of this manor is finally coming to light because of her. She's not just making wine. She's stripping away the lies that have protected these parasites for years. This woman is becoming more dangerous and more captivating by the second.
A riot is a marketing opportunity. Free samples for everyone. My spirit will crush the competition.
Stop pushing, I want some. Give it to me, give it here.
The brand is established. But the biggest predator hasn't even stepped into the arena yet. The real war begins.
Zhiyi showing her claws. The queen of distribution wants to choke our business and starve us out of the market.
This Zhiyi is actually quite capable. But it doesn't matter. All the restaurants in this capital do business with the Li family. If Zhiyi wants to sell her wine, it won't be that easy.
She underestimates Zhiyi, and she certainly underestimates how far I'll go to protect what's mine. If she wants to close the doors of this city, I'll simply tear the walls down. The games are over. Now it's war.
The old madam is pitching Li Jing's help. It's a corporate pincer move. Surrender equity or face a boycott.
Zhiyi, I heard about the brewery. No need to worry. It isn't hard. To fix the sales issue, don't go begging others. Just have your second sister-in-law send someone to give them a word.
I can see the trap clearly, but playing the submissive daughter-in-law isn't in my job description anymore. They think they've cornered me with their social pressure and family duty, but I've survived boardrooms far more vicious than this ancient tea party. Li Jing is counting the coins she plans to steal. They think I'm playing by ancient rules, but I have a counter move they won't see coming.
Your second sister-in-law's family are imperial merchants. The capital's businesses will give second sister-in-law some respect. Since we are all family, let second sister-in-law handle this.
Is Gu Yibai in danger?